Yo, it's L. So today I want to talk about cheating. Now, I'm not getting heavy with you, I'm just talking about cheating in video games. You know, cheat codes. Now, off the top, I do want to say, if you're playing a competitive game in a competitive setting, don't cheat. If you're playing against people online, don't cheat. Play fairly if you're going to play against other people. I'm talking about cheating like GoldenEye 64 style, where you're just playing with friends, it affects everybody evenly, and the goal is just to have fun. Like, I used to play a lot of Vice City, San Andreas back in the day on PS2, and so many good memories and good times were just from sitting there, playing with my friends, using cheats, doing crazy stuff. If I died, I passed the controller to the next person, and so on. And we would just watch each other. It was so much fun. Like, I wish I could do it again. I did get the Grand Theft Auto remastered. I was someone who got burned by it. It wasn't that great. I don't think it was as bad as some people made it out to be, but it was not that great. GoldenEye 2, that's a game where just so many memories, so many fun times of just playing multiplayer with all my friends. And what about old NES games where there was cheat codes for like extra lives and stuff? Like, that was great for beginners. Some people don't have the time or the patience for certain games. Like, Elden Ring was the first like Soulsborne game. I think that's what they call them. But that was the first type that I played, at least. And I really enjoyed it, but I was in this weird limbo where I wasn't able to defeat the bosses. Some bosses I came close. I beat the boat guy, and some other ones, like I said, I came close, but it's just next thing you know, it's like, well, I only wanted to play for an hour or two, and now it's like 3 or 4 hours, and I could defeat like normal enemies pretty easily, but it's just that weird limbo of I couldn't just get to where I could beat bosses. I didn't really know if I was building my character the right way and stuff. So that's a game where I would use an easy mod, and once I beat it, once I'm comfortable and I know the game and everything, then I would play it normally. And modding. I mean, that's cheating, isn't it? Clearly, you're modifying the game. I mean, yeah, modding's cheating, but is it really a bad thing? By the way, I was like reminiscing and just talking about like all the fun times I had, and clearly cheating isn't really a bad thing. And it's something that I feel is missing from modern gaming. And going back to modding, the Elder Scrolls games, like, oh. So when Oblivion came out, I got a PC just to be able to play it and mod it. And, just so much fun. Again, all it is, when I look back, is like all these fun memories of using cheat codes and like couch co-op cheating and mods. Just so much fun. Especially, like I said, Oblivion, that game, I would just download so many mods. I could play through the game in different ways now. I could experience things differently. There was even new things to experience with mods that add new missions and stuff. Like, there's so much more that cheating and mods can add to a game. It can definitely increase a game's longevity among players, among the fan base. And again, it's something I wish they would bring back. For people who've played Daisuke of 5, you'll know what I'm talking about in the cheat menu or the cheat shop. I forgot what they called it. So for those of you who don't know, the cheat shop, the cheat menu, it was a bunch of sliders. So you would have experience, money, stuff like that. And if you want to increase one, you have to decrease another. So if you're playing the game, you're like, you know what, I want my guys to get more skill points. Okay. If I'm going to train, maybe I can do without money. So you turn the money down a little bit, so now you get more skill points or experience or money, whatever it is. And I think it has to be fair when it comes to cheat codes, because then people against it could argue, well, are you really beating the game? Are you really experiencing the game? And other people are like, yeah, I'm just doing it with cheats. I mean, that's in a game. But I think a fair middle ground would be you have to at least beat the game, or in some cases 100% the game, in order to be able to unlock cheats maybe or use them. I think that's fair. And I really wish that more developers going forward would sort of bring back push button codes, as we used to call it, or cheat menus and stuff, or open your games more into modding. Now, I'm not a game developer, but I do know that it's not as easy as I make it out to be. Not that I'm trying to make it out to be easy, but I know there's much more to it than just implementing cheat codes and modding. But I feel if a developer is able to do it, it does add a lot more life to your game, more longevity. Like I was saying, more interaction from the community and everything. I feel like it's a good thing for the game. And again, as long as it's fair, just so in a competitive game like Street Fighter, you can't just put cheat codes on. Like maybe something where it edits the stages or whatever in multiplayer, just so online you don't have to worry about cheats. That's cool. But like an open world game, a sandbox, an RPG, like, come on. Can't I just unlock cheats after I beat the game? Like Ocarina of Time, that's a game I played so much. I 100% of that game so many times. It would have been nice if I could just start the game with everything unlocked. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if I beat the game and 100% the game, it's a game I paid full price for. You know, why can't I just have a New Game Plus style cheat thing where I just pick what I want from the beginning? Doesn't really make a difference. At that point, I've got my money's worth. I did everything I could in the game, so why not? But yeah, I think it's something that's missing from modern day gaming that I wish they would bring back, because it's a lot of fun. I know not every gamer nowadays has grown up with that, and it's easy to look back and be like, oh, people cheated all the time on every game if they could, and that's not really true. And at least for me, in my experience, most people just cheated to experience a game in a new way, or just to have fun with their friends. And again, I wish that's something they would bring back.